To start off our textured monster drawing, grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Draw your monster head really big. We need plenty of space for our detail and texture. Just focus on the head, don't worry about the body. Remember to be creative. You don't have to copy my drawing, create your own monster. Next, grab a black marker, either a Sharpie or a Crayola, and trace over all of your pencil lines. If you have more than one eyeball, you can color in the part that's the pupil, that's the black part of the eye. And I left just a teeny weeny spot called the reflection, where the light comes in and bounces off that slimy eyeball. Get all of your pencil lines and double check that you got them all. When you're finished with your black outlines, use the eraser side of your pencil to erase any stray pencil marks. We want our paper to look like a coloring page when we're done. I don't always perfectly trace over my pencil, so I know that I have some erasing to do. Grab your stash of markers, colored pencils, twistables, or crayons would work too, and just color in the details. Do not color in what is the skin. That'll get our texture, our special texture. So I'm coloring in my eyebrows, the inside of the mouth, and the hair. If you had things like a bow tie, or you had a crazy inside of your mouth, or you want to color the teeth or the eyeballs, you would color those now, but don't color the body. Now go on a texture hunt. Find some things around your house or outside that you can put under a piece of paper and do a crayon rubbing on top of. I'm using coins, a part of a folder that's cut up, some strips of cardboard, and a fancy thing called corrugated paper. It's kind of like cardboard, just the top side's missing. You could go and use your sidewalk outside. You could try laying down some leaves underneath. There's so many different things, or sandpaper would work too. Just make sure you put back anything that you got out. To do this, lay your object underneath and tilt your crayon almost so it's on its side. The darker colors seem to work better. Test on a scratch piece of paper and choose your favorite texture before putting it onto our monsters. I've chosen my favorite texture, which was the piece of the folder. I'm laying it underneath my monster and choosing a color of crayon. I used a light color and I noticed the texture wasn't showing up very well. So I switched and did a dark green over the top, and I really like the way the two colors blended. It created a richer color and something just a little more monstery. You'll do your texture rubbing, keeping your crayon almost on its side. You could also turn your crayon over and use the end of it and hold it straight up and down since it's already flat. We kind of forget about that side of the crayon, but it can be useful. Do all of your monster's skin this way. Make sure that you're using a crayon. Markers don't work well for this. Next, let's texture the background too. Choose a different texture to go underneath your paper and change up your colors. What colors might you use in your background? Are you going to choose one? Are you going to choose more? Will you color in a striped pattern? Will you color in a zigzag? Will it be half and half? Will it be all over the place? I can't wait to see how you texture your monster.